Hello, my name is Aaron, and this is my analysis project. I'm analyzing the song Tunnel Vision from the album Northview by the band called Monkey Magic. The album was released February 26th, 2020. Monkey Magic is assigned to Vinyl Records, which is a subsidiary of Avex Inc. And Northview is the 12th album that Monkey Magic has released in their 20 years. The band was formed in the year 2000 by Maynard Plant, Tom Pritchard, Chad Ivany, and Udo Shizaku Miseo in Aomori, Japan. Currently, the band is made up of Maynard and Blaze Plant, who are brothers from Canada, and Kikuchi Takuya and Mori Hideki. Both Plant and Plant are the writers, vocalists, and guitar players of the band. Kikuchi plays drums and Mori plays bass. They're self-described as a hybrid rock band with influences from both Western rock music and Japanese J-pop rock music. They have toured across several countries, but they're mostly popular in Japan. I've translated the lyrics here. Here you can see on the left there's the original lyrics, the romanticized version, so you can read what the syllables are, and my translation.
I want you to know, good to go. 美しいと口紅の色の遥かに乗り込み I gotta know where you go 何を見てるの焼けたらの奥に映るネオンサンアクセル踏み込めコンクリート高鳴るハートビート steady to the kid rainbow hyper speed Harley took a back seat Teddy I said oh I keep cutting sense of tunnel vision over top もう一度 playback ワルので hijack ready to the kid rainbow hyper speed もう一度 flashback 繰り返す繰り裂く if you don't know where you're heading now give me some time take it slow 美しい人 don't listen no 色の
All right, so now I have a few notes about the lyrics and my translation of the lyrics. First of all, the words Targa and Dino, which occur in the verses of the song, are referred to expensive sports car brands. Um, so Japanese as a language is what's called SVO, which stands for subject, object, verb. Basically, this just means that naturally in Japanese, the verb occurs at the end of the sentence, which is obviously different from English. So in some of my translations, I've switched these around, especially here, so that it makes more sense to English speakers. You can see that the verb construction that directly means the rides including is after the noun here, but I've switched those around over here. Next, Japanese also has non-obligate plurality. What this means is that the plural marker does not have to be included on a noun, regardless of whether or not it's plural. Basically, in English, if you're talking about more than one animal, you have to say animals with an S, or else it's not grammatical. With Japanese, you don't have to do this. You don't have to use the plural marker, even if you're talking about multiple items. Because of this, some of my translations I used personal discretion in deciding whether or not something was plural. Japanese also has what's called subject dropping, which is a phenomenon when the sentence does not need to have a subject in order to be grammatical, especially if it's already understood what the subject is. This is very different from English. You can see this mostly here in this phrase, where nani o miteru no katsai no okuni doesn't have a subject at all. It's just left to be a vague sort of someone. Could be me or you or anyone. It's not a passive construction though. It would be incorrect to say what is being seen. What is being seen. Also, qualifiers in Japanese are constructed very differently from English. So this phrase here, reflected neon signs, utsuru neon sign. The most accurate English translation of this would be neon signs that are being reflected. But since that is a pretty clunky sentence, I changed it so that it sounded more like a song lyrics without altering the meaning much. It's not perfectly accurate. Another thing is there's certain instances where it's unclear whether a line is a sentence that contains English and Japanese phrases together, or whether it's two separate phrases in one line. For instance, hikari sasu, tunnel vision. The meaning is slightly different depending on whether you want to look at that as one long phrase or two broken up phrases. Finally, one of my favorite parts of the lyrics are here in the chorus. We have this phrase tamiase, which directly means sweaty hands, but it's actually a part of this fixed phrase. It's an idiom, tamiase o nigiriru, which it means to sit on the edge of one's seat or to be in breathless anticipation. But the literal meaning of the words is to clutch or grasp with sweaty hands. All right. So as for the sound of the song, the instrumentation includes vocals, which is mostly a lead singer with occasional backup syllables behind the instrumentation. The bass has very smooth sound, and there's also an electric guitar that makes the occasional sort of sliding sound, and that gets a solo for the final chorus. Drums include some prominent cymbals in them, and there's also several synthesized sounds that are in the background of the music. The texture of the song is polyphonic. You can hear the bass and the guitar playing their rhythmic chords slightly offbeat from the main vocal melody. though the texture does become somewhat homophonic during the instrumental. The rhythm of the song is in duple meter. It's about four. It is 4 beats per measure. The bass emphasizes beats 4 and 1, while vocals emphasize beats 1 and 3. The bass and guitar riffs are slightly offbeat from the vocals, as I said, but they both go at the same tempo. The tempo remains steady throughout the song, except for a slight retardando at the end of the coda. Then the song is about 125 beats per minute. So the song is in standard form. It has a verse, chorus, then a short instrumental, another instance of the chorus, and then a very small coda. There's 0 transition throughout the song, and there's no introduction either. It just begins, and the coda begins immediately after the end of the final chorus with the line "Nata watare."
That's a flashback. Could it cause it could have said, baby, don't know where you're heading now. That's how I thought
All right. So I chose this song because I'm a linguistics major, a Japanese minor. Japanese language music was very important in me choosing that path, and I thought that the Monkey Magic Band would provide a very interesting blend of English and Japanese, both linguistic and musical norms, to make for an interesting analysis. And here are my sources, and thank you for watching.